Alright y'all, I wanted to do a quick tutorial on setting up your typography quote project and then some helpful tips as well. So first things first, you're going to hover over to new file. Mine's already set to the project requirements, but if you don't see this here, you're going to first hit this drop down and change it to inches. It should be 8.5 by 11. The orientation is completely up to you, whether your sketches had it horizontally like this or vertically. And you can change this later, but I'm going to set mine to be portrait mode. Important things is the color mode should be set to CMYK color because we'll be printing these. And then the raster effect should be set to high, the 300 points per inch or the 300 ppi. And then you're going to hit create. Now again, I wanted you to download a bunch of fonts from defont.com. Depending on your quote, you'll need different fonts, right? So let's say that I want this one here for my important words. And then we have some regular fonts over here too. So let's say I want a serif font for the filler words. No, let's do sans serif. This is just my basic filler word one. Let's download a couple of these. The more you download, the better. Let's try some scripts just in case. Alright, so I've obviously downloaded a bunch of these, and if you are using a Mac, it's better because it automatically unzips our files, where on a PC we have to unzip them or extract them. So I'm just gonna extract all for this one. Then I'm going to select both of these and double click on them. Oh, it only did one. But okay, I'm gonna hit install. Oh, Macs usually let you do both of them, but I guess PCs aren't too happy with it. So I installed that one. I'm going to double click here and extract. And I can't stress this enough, just because you download it doesn't mean it's installed, okay? Do this one. Alright, so I've installed multiple fonts. For this tutorial, I actually don't even know which quote I want to do, but let's see. So let's try this one. So I recommend that you do different text boxes for different fonts or different parts of the quote. So I'll do life, and then my filler words would be like is a. I can always come back and like combine them too. Life is a, oh, you know what, I'm actually going to put offer together, but just in case I change my mind, I'll have this one floating off somewhere. And then, use it well. Alright, so this is what I recommend that you do instead of having all of it in one text box like this. It's just harder to manipulate text this way. Like even changing it and everything will be hard. So I recommend bits like this. And then you can start changing the type or the fonts for each of the sections of the quote. I already forgot which fonts that I used. Let's say I do this, but I'll come back to my type here and not make it all caps. Oh, I guess it is all caps. So I want to look for some script fonts then. I don't remember. Might have been this one. Oh, I have to extract all. See if it comes up. I can click on this search bar here and then start typing the name of the font. I know they're not coming up. Okay, like I mentioned, if this happens, you just have to shut down or close down Illustrator and open it back up. So I'm going to do a file, save as. I want this to be your last name, first name, initial, underscore, quote. And since I'm not done, I'm going to leave this as an AI file here and hit save. Close out of Illustrator and then open it back up. Okay, Joseph Sophia. Alright, now they're there. Alright, so I can do, my big important ones will have a fancy text, and then the rest of them will just have serif fonts or sans serif, up to you. I think all of these are, that might be too bold. Actually won't waste too much time, but let's say actually do center paragraph align here and then align to center here. But this is just some tips I can give you, is to do them in separate text boxes. That way you can kind of play around with which text looks good or which fonts. You definitely don't want to have more than 2. 3 is pushing it, but if you use it well, it can work out. But let's say that this is perfect or I'm done. Don't forget to use your align tools here as well. You can do left, center, right, up to you. And then the paragraphs matter too. Fonts or fill colors and stroke colors, all of that is important as well. Let's say I don't want a stroke here. Ooh. There we go. That's an option. I'm going to come back to my layers and I'm going to call this one like my text layer. I'm going to create a new layer and grab it and call this one background. And this is where you can use different shapes, the pen tool, to create a background for your quote. So what you're being graded on is, of course, the typography. The fonts that you choose have to match the feel of the quote. Try not to use more than 3. The colors that you choose matter. Remember color theory. And then your background, it can be simple. It can be simple shapes, or you can have a little bit of fun and add some elements. But once you are done, you're going to do File, Save As, and then this is the one that you turn into a PDF. And I want you to upload the PDF to the assignment. Let me know if you guys need any help.